Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Chronicles of Captain Pontos. This is the ongoing adventures of the Crimson Dirks, a heroic adventuring party. We are playing D&D 5th edition. This is our 50th session of the current campaign and our 114th session altogether. Also, this is our second week in a row. It's the first time we've managed that since April. So hopefully we'll be back onto a nice run. Fingers crossed, eh?
Hopefully.
Yeah. As is customary at this stage on a Thursday, I would like to turn you over to our party and ask them if they would like to give us a reminder of what happened in the previous session.
Oh, do we have a whale of a tale?
Boom, boom. I thought you were carrying on.
So did I.
No, just that
No,
one
no,
line.
Oh, just the one-liner. Okay.
He wanted the joke. Okay. Well, we healed up, got ourselves ready to venture forth into the shadow plane to try and untether the kraken that's in the material plane to this power source of the Netherese that's there. Ural has a way to do this, and this is going to easily happen. Not a trouble in the world. Jesus Christ, the dice really tasted me last week. Failed her first attempt, and we ended up very briefly in the plane of fire where we met a familiar face to some members of the party. And then after a brief hello, it was hello, goodbye, tried again, and this time made it to the Shadowfell. For some reason, the water seems to be a very red colour minimum, and some might say a little bit bloody, but we don't know exactly why at the moment. To help with our transit, you're all polymorphed into a whale, and the rest of them got free passage. It was like, and as we started travelling, we could go, oh, there's the whirlpool there where the power source could well be at the bottom of, or there's this really cool, interesting looking ship. Let's go and look at the ship rather than actually why we're here, because why would we? And when we got closer, we saw this ship is kind of bone construct, quite gnarly looking, and there was a few faces on there that we recognised, or some of them party recognised, of the current and remaining last one standing Lord of the Netherese and his undead minions, having a bit of pirating life for giggles. That is a cool looking ship. As we got closer, Karuk cunningly used his magic to bring the Netherese Lord to us and separate him from the rest of the party in a way, of his troops in a way. And then we discovered these particular pirates have a way of these particular undead troops have a way of flying with these kind of scarab-like wings that sprout from their backs. So while we thought we were safe, we are not. And a tiny little baby skirmish has occurred. You're all still in whale form with people still on her back, and one of the mummies actually being digested by her at the moment.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for that excellent recap, which I think covered all the main points. Anyone want to add anything?
Oh, there was the dwarf tossing.
Dwarf tossing! Oh, yeah!
What was I about to say?
Yeah. That was quite amusing. What am I doing? Yes, we are, in fact, immediate res, in the very midst of battle. think you have defeated one or two of these monsters, but there are still quite a few battling away. The Netherese Lord was snatched away by one of his scarab-winged warriors to try and get him out of dodge. But the first thing that is going to do a thing this session is this fella up here, who is currently 20 feet in the air. And what would he do? Well, he would look to for somebody to beat up, surely. So maybe he will fly in and help in the battle against young Borin here. So he is going to fly over that way. Must remember to move the thing. He is going to drop down as he does so I'm going to move him onto 10 feet so that we know he's at the same height. And he is going to swing his Khopesh sword at Borin. He can't stand behind Borin because the sail is in the way, I'm going to say. So, first thing... Oh dear!
A good start.
Yes.
So, he's going to attempt to attack with the... Say that again?
The remainder of the encounter.
The remainder of the encounter. Yeah, that is pretty rubbish. There we go. Let's see what happens on his second attack, which is, you know... This will be a crit. That is not a crit. Would he have hit had he not been baned? No. Bane gave him -2 that time. So he flew in, swung his sword a couple of times. I need to put the red skull on him to remind me that he has Bane. And then we can move on to that one there, who's dead, so they're not going to get a turn. That means we're on to Clestus. What would Clestus do if Aidan was here? He's on his way to us, lovely audience, but he is held up at work.
Based on last time, I would think he'd probably try and shoot the Netherese Lord. I mean, admittedly, last week he was shooting him at point blank and kept missing.
This is true. Well, the Netherese Lord, who is being carried away from Yorl the Whale, is clearly within range. So we had better take a shot. Unfortunate. I don't think he gets multi-attack because he's a magic user basically, isn't he? And they never get multi-attack. So I don't really know how artificers work, so I think I'll probably leave it at that unless anyone else has any suggestions.
Not at the moment.
Okay, so we have Netherese Floaty Boy number 12 standing behind Duke Bardstead, and he is clearly going to lay some light slabbery, except I think it's probably slashery since he's a Khopesh. What do you reckon? Oh no! 4 attacks! All misses!
It's a really good start.
Shocking. There we go, that's a bit better.
So before you do that one, before you roll any... Oh, it does anyway. But my Duke Bastard is going to use a reaction.
What can he do?
Oh, give me one second. Cutting words, give me 1 second. Mr. Bastard! Why can't I see him? I don't know.
Should be able to see him. Hold on, let's make sure. Luke's character. Edit. You should be able to see him. He be here.
He be there, but I can't see him on me thing.
If you hold down the shift key and double click on the character token, then it will open his character sheet. So you don't then have to find it in the filing.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure Mr. Bastard has a action called Cutting Words.
Cutting words? Well, we'd best have a look at that then, hadn't we?
Stick it in the chat. I don't want to think it. Don't want to roll it. I want to cancel. Just go.
There's nothing to roll. It will just put it in the chat.
Cool.
Hold on. There is
Public roll. Okay.
let's do the thing so that it does not do that. Advantage roll queries. Advantage toggle. Set for all. Whisper toggle. Set for all. There we go. Hopefully.
So basically,
Right, let's
I
have a
can
quick read.
expand one of my bardic inspiration points and take that away from the roll, the attack roll.
Oh. When a creature that you see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of bardic inspiration, rolling a bardic inspiration die and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. Yes, indeed. Okay.
Just see now. Oh, there it is. Bardic inspiration. It's a token action. Boink. Choose a target.
Oh,
Or just-
wait, no, that will give him bardic inspiration. What we need to know is what his bardic inspiration die is at his level.
Yeah. And then
It will say on the character sheet somewhere.
I suspect it's on like a D10 or something at this point.
yeah, it's
It probably
quite
is, isn't it?
high. A second. Let be under spells.
No, it's on the front page.
Cool.
Yeah, if you look under bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a D10 at 10th level and a D12 at 15th level, so it's a D10.
Yeah.
So roll us a D10.
Boink.
7. So if he rolled a 7 instead of the number that he rolled, would it become a miss?
Oh no, it's
Ticked
deduct
off.
it from.
Oh, deduct
Sorry.
from. Yeah, sorry, you're quite right. Yeah. So 21 minus 7 is not going to be a 19, is it? So I will give him his hit points back. And job's a good one.
Cool.
So technically, all the attacks so far have missed.
Cool.
And that will bring us on to Monsieur Borin, who is flying, raging, and in the air between two stabby boys.
Okay, well, first things first. Now that I have the free time, in the bonus action, I will activate my animated shield once my profile loads up.
Aha!
And animated shield, on you go. Just to check, we did make sure that the additional rage damage was being added to all of these, weren't they?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. When you have another, you'll hit something eventually. But yeah, you'll.
Yeah.
It should add rage as its own damage type in the script.
Right. Well. Okay. Bane really doesn't help. In the offensive sense.
No.
So I'll just attack the guy above.
Yeah, Bane just makes him less likely to hit you. Doesn't do
well,
you any favours.
I'm not.
There we go. See, second one down. Rage damage 2.
Yeah. Take 5 healing off
Yeah,
though.
yeah, because he doesn't have any blood. And
Well, when I finally get some guys with blood, the brooch missed that. Like, I'm just thinking that when it bleeds out, and the brooch sucks it out, and then the axe sucks it in.
yeah, something like that. It's kind of
they're
like
made
they're made for each other. Those two magic
Yeah.
items. So there we go. So
take
we give him some back, and we.
26.
Do I need to take one off? Take 4 off of Borin, or did you already
Yes,
do it?
please.
Yeah,
No,
there we go.
I'll yeah.
Cool. Right, there's 3 attacks.
Yeah, that's it. That's me done for the round. I've really got to get some more extra stuff here. I just used it all up, burnt it all up in one literal turn.
Wow. Sometimes it works. Sometimes not so good.
Yeah. I'll wait until I get more barbarian. Then I'll get. Oh, I forgot to do with advantage. Oh, never mind. They don't get advantage to attack me back. And I only missed one. Should have done rage.
Oh, reckless attack,
Yeah,
isn't it?
reckless attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
On to the oral.
Celebi.
Okay, it's not on there. See, so I've got to pull up the whale character sheet. Okay.
So I think we need to do some acid damage for the guy you swallowed. I'm not sure if
I'm
that's
just-
on your turn or on his turn.
I'm just calling it up. So on the bite, at the start of each the whale turn, so D6. So let's do that quickly. Da-da-da-da. He takes three acid damage.
Okay. He he obviously doesn't enjoy that, but he's all right.
He's just collected all the ambergris and going, "Oh, I'm going to be rich." And then I'm going to slap the Netherese Lord with my tail.
Oh, yeah, okay. What's the reach? Is it 10 feet?
It's 15.
Okay, you can smack him then.
Well, where I am,
Yeah.
I'm right next to him.
Yep.
I
I mean, he is 10 foot in the air, but
Oh, right,
you can
yeah.
reach him because you've got a 15-foot reach.
Yeah, so. Caw-caw. Oh, public, silly thing. Normal.
19. So 19, I'm afraid, is a miss.
Okay, that's fine. That's, I'm not bothered, don't care. And I'm going to just move up and make a nice little whale bridge for people to get on board. That should have me busted up against the boat now, or do I have to move one more?
One sec. Sorry, there's... Oh, fuck off. Excuse my French there.
How would you like me to fuck off exactly, sir?
I was just trying to keep everybody on your back,
Mhm.
but because they're all on slightly different layers, I sort of lost them. So we want that to be about there. Yes, I reckon you are up against the hull.
So just like this thud, just not sort of hard thud, but just that solid kind of
Donk.
boom, as I just sort of go up against it, and that's going to be my turn.
Cool. Okay, on to Kamaruk, who is fighting for his life on the deck.
Yes. So the one guy's 30 foot in the air.
Yeah, he's in the crow's nest. And this guy, yeah, he's flying just above the deck. He is within your reach.
I shall reach him then, and I shall attack him. Please. I am adding Booming Blade to this as well.
He remembered. He said the words.
It's a Christmas miracle!
Cool. Do I get sneak attack because he's flying and he's not expecting me to stab upwards into his rectum? That surprised anyone. Thinking about it.
I do not even know what to say in response to that.
Yes.
I am afraid that you do not have sneak attack.
That's good. That's a normal standard attack. This is going to be poor.
It's
Is he
coming.
fire-based?
It's coming.
Yeah, he's got wings out now, so he's going to need all that energy and fire.
I mean, they're not wings of fire though. They're wings of bejeweled bronze, I think.
But bronze is made in fire. You need fire to make bronze.
Oh, but no, just hit the button.
God.
Okay. Why did that not actually roll the fumble? Can you see the fumble table on your VTT, or would you like me to hit the button for you?
I'm just looking for the fumble table. That's where I
Right at
cannot.
the, right at the bottom, AO4.
I don't have EU4. I've got EU7, 1, and 6.
Ah,
Go on, then. You can roll it for me then.
okay. I'm gonna... What do we get? Oh! Devastating error.
Awesome.
Melee attack with advantage against you as a reaction.
Goodbye, field.
I mean, he's not going to take you down in one, probably.
Mm.
Here it comes.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a hit.
Is it?
Why did that make the noise twice?
Did have advantage. Only heard them once.
It's because I've got two windows open, you see. I've got one window open for recording the action on OBS, and I've got one window for running the game. So it was making noise in both windows, I think. Right, it is still your turn if you have bonus actions or anything exciting like that.
I do have a bonus action. Bumpkiny buggered. What do I do?
You could possibly use your whatchamacallit.
Yeah, disengage and run. He's gonna catch me.
Or you could use your undodgy can.
Nah, I'll keep that because I know something big is going to come along soon, I think. Where can I run this safe? Cool. Yeah, I'm going to disengage and I'm going to go. See ya! I'm going up here. And
Okay.
that's me done.
You can either try and jump up onto the foredeck, or you can go around and go up the stairs. But I think you've got enough movement either way, so it's just whether you want to be dramatic or not.
Yeah, I'm going to just run and do a nice big somersault.
Okay.
Give you a boom, 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 boom.
I mean, yep,
Hey.
22. So that's fine. You managed to leap up onto the foredeck, run to the prow. Anything else for Karuk?
That's him done. He said, I'm in trouble. Help me.
Very well. Well, we're back to you again because it is the man known as Duke Bastard.
Okay, so Mr. Juke, he is gonna do something different. Ah, there you go. He's gonna cast. See how far they are. He's gonna cast Distant Whispers on this chopper here.
Okay.
Jamie's got his wings out.
Yeah.
So there is actually a token action button that will do it automatically, or we can do it the old-fashioned way. But
Get Distant Whispers. There you go. Boom, boom.
will it do the thing? Oh!
Oh. Sure, I've not used that. Give me a second. Oh no! I'm sure I've had that. That's worms. There we go. What? Why did I get 7 damage?
Did you do it on yourself?
Quite possibly. By accident, of course. I'm not Sorry.
I will give you the hit points back. That is highly amusing, though.
Duke, it's no time. It's not the time to start self-flagellating.
But it's so much fun. I enjoy it.
And also, you don't often get to use the word self-flagellating.
So he has to run away at his top speed. So he
Or fly
flies.
away.
He flies away. Does that incur attacks of opportunity?
I think it may.
Because it's not like he was bodily moved against his will. He was made to want to run away. So, I guess that would mean that anyone within melee range would get an attack of opportunity.
So I'll be Sheik
That-
first.
Yeah, I think that is only going to be Duke and... Are Pontos and Chewbacon technically mounting Yorl at this stage?
They are, but they are where they are on your, if that makes sense.
Because the thought occurs that when you are mounted on a creature, you can attack from any square that makes up that creature. However, doing that on the back of a whale is a bit of a reach, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. But yes, whale Yorl can
I'm
do a
not
reaction.
going to. I'm not going to.
Very good. We move on to this Netherese Lord, corrupted by the Shadowfell and his own evil. He would like to do some dreadful things to you all. So somebody... Wait a minute. Who's got Mummy's Rot?
That's
Somebody had it,
Carrier,
didn't
isn't
they?
it?
Yeah.
Carrier's got that.
There's a thumbs down on Bastard.
Yeah.
No, it's Carrier that's got it.
Oh,
We need to give him some kind of marker to remind us of that. Let's give him a skull just to remind us. That will prevent him from regaining any hit points.
yeah, Carrick's got the clap right.
Yep, he has got mummy aids. So we can do the Rotting Curse, or we can cast a spell. What do we want to do? Maybe we'll cast a spell. What spells have we got? Not that one. Ooh. Oh, we can't do that. Maybe we can do that.
Can't do that. Could clean up all the mess.
Yeah, whoever would clean up the mess.
No, Mr. Flibble. Sorry, it's just when you went, oh, we can't cast that. The line just came into my head on that. It was like,
Yeah. Oh, you've earned 2 hours WO
oh,
without
out.
oxygen.
Oxygen. So you tell me you're going to see the King of the Potato People on a magic carpet, and you're not loonies.
I'm wearing a gingham, a red and white checked gingham dress, and
And
army
army
boots. Oh, apologies. I need better glasses because I can't read anything. It is a bit of a nightmare. Oh, okay. I had it on 90% zoom. So that's why I couldn't read it. Oh, that sounds fun. I think we'll try that one. So, who are we going to zap with that? It's either going to be Clastus or Pontos. Pontos is more of a threat. Clastus keeps trying to shoot him. So, 1 it's Pontos, 2 it's Clastus. Okay, Pontos is getting this.
If it's a ranged attack, magic attack, you are in melee rate, engaged.
Not with Pontos, though.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that's right.
And also floating.
Hmm.
Because it doesn't. You don't incur attacks of opportunity if you are in.
No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to give this a go. See what happens. Boing. This is the spell Blight.
Ooh.
Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. Target takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Constitution saving throw for Pontos, please.
Yeah. If only there was a spellcaster that could dispel all of this.
Instead of a whale.
Get off me!
Boing. That is a fail.
I'm going to use.
Oh, I know what it is.
The where is it? The Indomitable.
Indomitable.
Yes.
That gives you another roll, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll have another go at that.
Very muffins indeed, sir.
And con dice. There you go.
Okay, so that's going to be 17 instead of 34. Shall I do the honours?
You be my guest, sir.
Okay. Minus 17. There we go. I need to try and move him to the front so that I can... For some reason... Chew Bacon's bar is completely obscuring Pontos's. Not to worry though. Okay, that was a level 4 spell, so that was an action. He cannot move on his own because he is being carried through the air by the other guy. I think that's all he can do for now. And I must remember the other thing he can do, otherwise it'll be like last week where I forgot to do all the things. Excuse me. So, a Netherese Warlock in the Crow's Nest. Can he see Camaruk, Borin and Duke Bardstead? They are probably on the other side of the sail. That probably means he's also going to have trouble seeing... No, the Crow's Nest is... The main sail is taller than the other one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that would probably give him a vantage point to see the people on the lower sail. Not sure whether he would be able to see Yoral and Pontos and Clusters, so I'm going to shoot at those guys. We are going to decide with the joys of randomness who's getting blasted. Okay, 3, that's Duke. So Duke is going to get an Eldritch Blast or 3. Was it 3 or 2 last time?
What level is he? If he's level 11 or higher, it's 3.
Yep, he's getting 3.
That's not good.
Well, maybe I will share the love, considering. There's 3 targets and 3 projectiles, so we'll share them out. Ooh, 1 for Borin. So, that is not of the damage type that he will only take half damage from, is it?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, this one's for Kararuk. Good luck, Kararuk.
Thank you. Sorry, I've been...
Oh, it's a miss.
I was holding back on canny dodge for that.
You never know. There's still chance for you to be smacked. Okay. This guy's here on the deck. He is obviously going to fly up and make a nuisance of himself. So... if he goes 20 feet forwards, how far up can he go? Pythagorean... 20... that's not helping me.
How about you just move in a straight line?
20.
So he's got 10 feet. He can increase his altitude by.
Yeah, you'd think so. However, I am Oh yeah, if I make that 30, then that is... Yeah, okay. So he is going to float up so that he is within reach of you guys. This whole height thing, very confusing. He has a choice of 2 targets. He's probably going to go for Kararuk though, to be fair. Kararuk is the one who got away. No advantage because that's Duke on the other side of him. Oh!
So on that one, I will actually do my uncanny dodge. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Not great, but
Better than a poke in the eye with a shitty stick.
indeed.
Okay. So I'm going to give the other one to Borin. Share the love around. Oh, disappointing. Okay, this one here. I'm not sure when... Come on, brain.
When what?
Yeah, Kararuk fumbled with the attack, didn't he? So that didn't give him the thing. So for some reason, I was suddenly panicking that there was a explodey what's-it spell on him. I can't remember what it's called. It's gone out of my head.
Booming Blade.
Booming Blade, that's it.
Yes, but I didn't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one's for Duke. Oh. And this one's for Borin. Take this, you dwarven bastard. Except not. Okay, we're going to be on to Pontos any second, but there is a Netherese warrior in the belly of a whale.
Mm-hmm.
Who has to do a certain amount of damage in one go to escape. That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
You would think it would be impossible to miss your target whilst actually inside the whale, but...
It's not a case of necessarily missing it, it's more a case of does it actually hurt?
That's true, yeah. Okay.
The answer is it probably will.
Oh dear.
Get the weapon out of me! How?
Oh.
Got lodged in one of my ribs or something.
Yep. I think I think you all probably felt that.
Oh, fuck.
And then we're going to do a unarmed attack. 19, is that a hit?
That hits.
And that's just going to be... if you're not proficient in unarmed strikes, it's just a flat.
It's a 1 plus your strength modifier.
So that is a mere... These guys are pretty strong, so that is actually 6.
Very
So
strong.
6 points of damage, not enough to make you vom.
Yeah, I've adjusted it.
Cool. Oh, you've already done it. Okay.
Yep.
I did it as well, so I'll give you 6 back. Okay. So Netherese warrior is being slowly digested and has now buried his Kopesh inside one of your ribs. On to Pontos.
Right, okay, now there's a nice whale bridge there. He's going spur Chewbacca into action, and he's going to go to how far is that? That's 25 feet so far.
Cool.
Okay, so first DPig.
Yeah, I reckon we probably want an athletics check of some description because he's...
Okay, I can do that. Let me just cancel the attack. It was I was hoping with the whale bridge it would be I might reduce
How
it.
high out of the water would a whale be?
Depends how high he wants to surface. But I can do it. Or do you want athletics, acrobatics?
Um. I would say, well, pick one of those, and it's not going to be an inordinately high roll. So, yeah, I mean, athletics is probably the better one of the two in terms of appropriateness.
Come on, what are you doing?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Chew Bacon easily manages to run from the back of a whale onto the deck of the ship. Bear in mind that these guys here are up in the air somewhat. However, actually, Pontos is on the back of Chew Bacon, so he could probably actually reach 10 feet up, couldn't he? So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no pig, unfortunately, but we will just have to rough it, I guess. Yeah, and definitely two-handed, because that's how real orcs go.
Cool.
And now he's on the floor.
Yeah, he fall. Yeah, well, yeah, he's going to fall down, isn't he? So I will just get rid of his height marker for now.
Swatted.
So that would mean that Chew Bacon could reach him.
Yeah, which is nice.
And your mount goes on your turn, doesn't he? Ooh.
Yeah.
They don't go after, they go on, don't they? So
yeah, so I'll do Chew Bacon now, because I'll leave one more attack with with Pontos just in case. And advantage because you're on the ground.
oof.
You can do a bit better than that, boy.
Poor show, Chew Bacon.
That's better. Not enough, but better. And then finally, one more with the main boy. I was hoping if I was really lucky, Chew Bacon might have done it, and then he could have moved and had one more swing at someone else. But we can't always be lucky, so we'll.
There we go.
Yeah, that's how you make an entrance boarding a ship. Leaping off the back of a whale onto the ship and just swatting a flying mummy out the sky and just incinerating him. Yep.
That's the way.
And I think I'll just he's gonna go to there to try and protect Carrick a little bit. And that's Pontos and Chew Bacon done.
Cool. Okay, then let's move on to this one here. So this one here is going to fly over here. So the thought occurs that where's it gone? It's over here. What can these guys do? Do they have a shooty thing? Oh, I nearly forgot something. Please can I have a Constitution saving throw for Yorl? Because she has received damage from one of these mummy boys.
Oh,
mummy boys? That sounds weird.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh no, she's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, we'll have that then. So, who's that going to be for? That's going to be for Duke. We are going to do a dreadful glare on Duke. Ooh, that's really bad.
Ooh.
So this Netherese warrior here fixes Duke in a fell stare. Its empty, dead eyes strike terror into Duke's soul, and he is frozen to the spot.
Duke.
That brings us to this guy here, who I have to remember has Bane on him. He is going to do an attack for Borin. And then, can he do an attack for Pontos? Pontos is on the back of Duke Bacon. He's on the deck. These guys are kind of on the front
Yeah,
of the
but
ship, aren't they?
I could attack stuff that was 10. The other guy was 10 foot in the air, and I could attack him. So I suppose he could attack Pontos back.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so Bane, yes. Oh, hit even with Bane. That was Bane 4 as well. Okay, he did 2 attacks. We are on to Clastus. Would Clastus follow Pontus's lead onto the ship? I guess it would depend whether you had discussed battle plans.
Well, I wouldn't be able to at all, but in my form. But
Yeah,
possibly Classus maybe going for this one that sort of with his back turned.
Oh, yeah, you can
Since-
spin around and take a shot.
And then maybe then just jump off the whale.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Clastus. Oh, dear.
It's a +3 musket, and he can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Okay, Clastus runs up the whale towards the ship. I feel like if I'm going to make Pontos and Chew Bacon do a skill roll, that we ought to do that for Clastus as well. I was only after even odds, so he doesn't end up in the water or anything. It's just not a very graceful, mounting on the ship. This Netherese warrior here isn't scared anymore. In fact, he's mad. He's mad as hell, and he's not going to take it anymore. So he is going to fly back. Try and get his own back on Duke.
Today.
You know what happens to paralyzed people when you try to hit them? It ain't good. How many times have I been hitting you guys and forgetting to make you roll constitution saves? Okay, I'm not going to retcon it, but I'm going to remember moving forwards. So, we want advantage and auto crit. We hit the button. Boom, it's a crit. And then we get to do that again.
Ooh.
Oh, one hit, one miss.
And if you could take another hit.
Wow. Okay. He did get hit once though, so please can I have a constitution saving throw for Duke?
Indeed you can. Give me a second.
This is to see whether he gets mummy STDs.
Constitution.
11. I don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah, DC 14. Duke is cursed with mummy's rot.
Oh.
It's probably not the worst thing that he's had as a bard.
He should have some invoke immunity. I'm sure he's had it before.
On to Borin.
Okay, let's have a look. See. Who is most dead? Well, okay, too far away. So let's do this. I'm going to go with reckless attack.
Okay.
Not again. We need to do cover. Nope. 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 Advantage. One. Yes. Move on to the next guy. Reckless attack again. I just suppose all my attacks are reckless because there's.
I would say that that is true of Borin.
Advantage. Okay, so please take. Actually, no, I'll do it. 16. Take to 69, and they don't take.
Yep, they don't take
Actually,
bleeding
just check.
damage. So.
Yeah,
So
did the first guy I kill have more than did it?
No,
deduct
he
more than three?
definitely went down. It's fine. I was monitoring it as we went. So this guy's going to get his bleed damage back, and Borin isn't getting the 3-point heal. There we go. So that's all fixed. That's 3 attacks. Anything else from Borin?
No other options for me.
Cool. Okay then, we move on to Yorl the Whale.
Now that the my job as at Uber is finished, I'm going to revert to myself sitting on my carpet above this bloody water.
Okay.
And I guess I will have to spit out the person, sort of like, just yak him up, I guess.
So I am going to add you to the turn order. Put you on number 12. Move you up here. We're going to remove the whale. We are going to delete the whale, and then we're going to put you here where the whale was.
Mm-hmm.
You can be anywhere within a couple of squares of where you currently are, I guess.
No, that's a good place. That's a good place.
Cool. Let's
Yeah,
put
and
a flight marker on you.
Yep.
And a height marker as well. So, roughly what height are you hovering at the moment?
I'd probably say I'm only about 5 feet. Yeah, just as my main form just above the water, it just consolidates into that, and it's back to her on her carpet again.
Cool. So when one drops polymorph, is that an action or is that a bonus action?
It's just a.
Or is it a free action?
It's a free action. You can dispel a spell that you've cast as a free action whenever you like.
Cool. Okay. So you've got your full turn then.
Mm-hmm. So for her, this is almost like what she has been trained for her whole life. She's looking a bit excited at all this. Really, I never thought I'd actually get to test my magic against these. This is wonderful. And I'm going to fly down to there, and using a 6th level spell slot.
Ooh.
Yeah, if she's kind of flex against these, this is what she's been trained at. She's not going to go half cocked. She's going to cast Sunbeam, which I will put up on the. No, it's not that button. It's that one I believe. Make that public.
Very exciting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5 foot wide, 60 foot long. Oh yeah, we need to have the spat out dude as well. So
Without his sword.
yeah. I will just dump him there for now because I'm not sure where he would have come out, but it would have been somewhere like that.
Mhm.
Right, we need a nice long 60-foot thingy, but preferably something we can actually move. So
Well, it's every turn, so that's my my beam this turn.
okay. Does the beam originate from you always?
Yes.
So I probably don't need to pull out a template then, do I? You can just draw a line every turn. Okay. This is gonna hurt. A beam of brilliant sunlight, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 68 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn. On a
Well,
successful
beam, I
save,
can
it
actually
takes half as much damage.
do it this way. So linger. And I'll do it again this time as a beam. Yeah.
Cool.
Hello,
So-
Ken, motherfucker.
Constitution saving throw with advantage due to magic resistance. However,
Yeah.
ping when it comes up. 22. Oh, well,
still takes.
half of 68 then.
Yeah. So
34.
right, so this
Decent
is
amount.
6d8, not 6t8, unfortunately.
68 would be good.
Um.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Come on, what can we hear? Rolling the dice, rolling the dice, rolling the dice. Oh,
26. So half
13 radiant.
that. Cool. Well, he screams horribly with his strange dry mouth. So it sounds more like a heavy door creaking. But yes, he does not enjoy that at all.
Mm-hmm. And because I'm concentrating, my AC goes up by 2 points, I believe. Oh, it's
Oh.
already done it, I think.
Don't know if it'll do it automatically, but
Oh, I don't think my AC is normally 18.
maybe it was still that from last time.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. That sounds about right.
Okay, then we are on to Kararook, who...
Cool.
Tell you what, I'm going to delete these bad guys off the map just to make it easier to see, but there are some dead mummies scattered about
Okay.
for later on.
Cool. So, just a quick question. If Carrick goes here, can you reach this chap?
So they're flying 10 foot above the deck. If Kararook is... if Kararook is at least 5 feet tall, then
He.
potentially yes, because if you stood here, then you'd be 5 feet tall and they'd be 5 feet up and you'd have a 5 foot reach and they'd be within your threat.
Awesome. Cool.
Hold on,
I'm
sorry, I
going-
just want to move that height marker.
Alright. So I'm gonna whack him one. I do have sneak attack because I am flanking with portal. Whoosh.
I'm going to say technically you are. Had a bit of a debate about this in a different game.
Because he's engaged with Boran anyway, so I'm behind him, so I can still reach him, so he can't take 2 attacks. I guess. No. Is this one fire-based because he's got a red marker on him?
Ah! He is not fire-based.
Oof! matter. That's that. Yeah, that's good. That's with a couple of ones in it as well. Crikey.
Oh, 64. Holy fuck
Crikey.
balls.
Okay,
Oof.
someone wants an award today.
That's pretty impressive.
I am really pissed off. Will someone get these motherfucking mummies off this motherfucking boat?
Stab.
Yeah, I reckon your arm probably just went straight through him, and the ice dagger's probably got his dried up little heart on it right in front of Borin's nose.
I'm just going to wiggle it. I'm not going to lick it or taste it because I don't know this
That would be
mummy
gross.
thing.
You've already got a disease though. You might as well.
So I'm just going to look at this dusty bit of mummy heart or whatever it is, and just look at Borin and give him a little wink. Say, I don't mind saving you, buddy. What can I do? And then I'm going to hide behind Pontos, and that's my turn over.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so Duke Bastard, he's going to do something to
Oh,
help.
hold on. Let's. He got
Mummy's rot.
paralysed by dreadful gaze, and I just want to check to see how long that lasts for. Dreadful
Or is it-
glare.
Is it concentration or anything?
Frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn, and that has still to come. If the target fails the saving throw by 5 or more, it is also paralysed for the duration.
Till the end of the next turn, yeah.
Yeah, so he is paralysed until this guy finishes his next turn, which is coming up.
Okay.
So Duke is unable to move, I'm afraid, which means we are now on to... I don't know why he's got a thumbs down. Usually that's to denote disadvantage. I'm just going to get rid of that one. He's frightened, but there's no point in him being frightened because he can't run away anyway because he's paralysed. So the Netherese Lord is clearly going to do something really horrible to try and break Yoril's concentration. So, does this have a script? Oh, it does. So, he looks daggers at Yoril and then tries to hit her with a dreadful thing. Oh dear!
What was that from? Is that a spell or anything?
That is... hold on. That is the Rotting Curse, which is a ranged... It says it's a ranged weapon attack. DC
Right,
17 Constitution saving throw. That's come up as an DC 18 Constitution saving throw, but it still came out as an 11. The cursed target can't regain hit points.
I was just going to say, is it if it was a spell or not?
It is an innate ability. It is a spell-like ability, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair enough. I was just checking. Ooh,
Ouch!
So
Nasty.
Yeah, that is a concentration roll for that. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
It's going to be a 17 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I do have advantage because of Warcaster, but
Good thing too.
but what's the so 17.
Ooh, okay. You keep your concentration. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets one of them. Use that one and that one. Okay, so who's getting a dreadful glare then? Well, that better be for Pontos then. Let's see if we can scare Pontos. Holy fucking shitballs. Okay.
That's wisdom. What's just a number? Just before we say anything more, what's his wisdom? What's Pontos's wisdom? No, there's no point trying to re-roll that. He'll have to just tough it up for a turn.
Right, we are on to the warlock in the crow's nest with the candlestick. So he is going to attack the people on the deck of the ship, which is going to be 1 for Clastus. Oh, that was a pretty pathetic amount of damage. 1 for Pontos. Paralysed is only an auto crit if it's a melee attack. So
Yeah.
it's not auto crit. But it is with advantage, I think. Because he's paralysed. I think.
Sounds about right, yeah.
So Pontos gets 1 of them. And then, well, we could better give the other one to Chew Bacon, since Pontos can't use his mounted feet to direct the attack, I don't think. Oh no! Bloody hell! Okay.
Chew Bacon batted it back with his tusks.
Yeah. Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself. Apply the maximum critical damage to yourself as if you had hit the target.
Yeah.
That is actually the worst thing that can happen to you on the fumble table.
That's the best thing for us.
Chris, that's the result. You never want to roll as your rogue.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be really harsh. So,
Might be an instant death, I think.
maximum critical damage for that attack would be 20. So he does 20 points of damage to himself, and he has mummified egg all over his face. We move on to this guy here who has no weapon. Who is he going to interfere with? It's either going to be Clastus or Yorl. I think it might be Clastus, because Clastus is well, he's bound to start shooting in a minute. So he can't attack with his Kopesh sword because he doesn't have it. So he's just going to have to try and smack him. 14, 17. So those are both hits. Oh, Clastus, you poor soft boy.
It's only 12 damage, fortunately.
Yeah. And can we have a con save for him? I haven't given control of him to anyone else. Hurry up, Aiden. We don't want to kill your character before you get here.
He said it'd be about 15 minutes. No aids for him.
No aids for him. Okay, we're on to Pontos, who I'm afraid is paralysed. But Chew Bacon can still act.
Yeah, Chew Bacon will lead his faithful boss on. Where have you gone? Where's Chew Bacon? There he is. He's over there. To get him. Come on. Come on, Potter. Just sort of into a bit of cover.
Cool. Okay. Netherese warrior number 4. He is going to attempt the dreadful glare on Kararuk this time. Kararuk's fine. Duke's paralysis ends. And the Netherreal warrior flies towards the boat to land on the deck. Why am I not getting it into the squares? That's weird.
It's not in like the snap or anything.
Yeah, it should. I would expect it to snap it to the grid, but it is not. Okay. We move on to Clastus. And Aiden's not here yet. Hopefully soon. So Clastus is in melee range with this guy, so he's going to have to shoot point blank, isn't he? Pretty much.
Oh, speaking of
There
which,
he is! Speak of the devil, and he's sure to appear just in time to take his turn. Hello.
Oh, all right. I just got on Discord, but I'm not like logged in, and my computer still doesn't work.
Oh no.
I'm very sorry.
No worries.
no, don't worry.
So you are currently toe to toe with one of those flying mummy dudes.
However,
you're
he
on the ship
doesn't have
now.
a weapon.
Yeah, he doesn't have a weapon, so he's just batting at you with his mouldy hands.
All right. Well, fourth time's a charm. Gonna lean back and try and shoot him in the face.
Cool.
We think your gun might be malfunctioning.
Yeah, I think it must be
It's
cursed.
a +3, man. It's a Christ help me, it's a +3.
Oh dear.
So I have just rolled a fumble for you.
No fucking way. Are we doing misfire tables with firearms?
I don't have a misfired table.
Right. You know
Oh,
what?
let's introduce
Right,
that.
John.
Yep.
Because I did the summary at the start, I'm going to use my inspiration to let Clestus re-roll that.
Thank
Okay.
you. Please.
I'm sure
Well, whatever
there's.
it is, whatever it is, it's not gonna blow up in my hand, so it's fine.
I'm sure there's a much worse outcome I could get from
Yeah,
that.
but just more of a sprinkle.
I mean, if it blows up, it might actually damage the enemy. So.
So it was a
Has
miss,
Clestus
but it wasn't a
actually lost
fumble.
any fingers?
You know what's fun with propulsion armor is that it rebuilds all your limbs when you put it on.
Huh.
So no, I heard someone was missing a leg.
So Clestus has had his action. He's in melee, so you probably don't want him to run away. So I guess we'll move on to this dude here, who no longer has a paralyzed target to hit. So he's just going to swing his sword. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, that's going to be a bleeder. Oh, 2 in a row. Harsh. On to Borin. Sort him out, Borin.
Are you on mute, Borin?
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to decide. I'm going to dash. I know it's going to take up all my time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay, it gets me 5, 10, 15. Oh, hang on, wait. I'm on my computer. I can do this. How do I... Oh. I hold spacebar down, right?
Or you tap the right mouse button.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll just dash into range of this guy, screaming at him all the time. I slice through the sail, straight line to him.
Are you going up as well?
Up as well. I did have 10 feet left.
Okay, fine. 10 feet. That.
Damn.
Hold on. So you can...
Wait, if I can see if I can take a shorter route. That takes 45. How did I get 10 feet? 45. Okay, since I can't meet him, I'll go... Okay, never mind. Retract that because I don't have enough space. And like the fact that I couldn't reach him, I'll just... Tell you what, I'll come and help the one in Clestus. Sorry, Clestus?
Cool.
Yeah, okay. And I can just that's normal movement, but in a downwards angle, like gravity do
Yeah,
the
all
rest.
right. Yeah, okay. That's
I
fine.
can go that way 10 feet, and it still leaves me 10 feet to go
Yeah,
down.
yeah. That's fine. That's fine. You can do that.
Okay, right, okay, and on his no, we're just gonna do it with reckless attack. So far, I have not taken that many hits. One,
So he's getting his bleed back.
yeah, and I
You're losing yours. There we go. Done. I need to add something to this script so that it doesn't do bleed damage to undead creatures.
that's impressive scripting. If it give him back
I think I might be
another
able to do
12.
it. It is done. Well, it'll be a drop down asking you if they had blood or not, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the only way I can think to do it at the moment. Okay,
Right,
he gets
and
his
take
blood
off
back.
from me
5. So it doesn't.
17.
Yeah, I did them as
okay,
you
as you
went
went.
along.
Thank you.
No worries. So he is pretty badly damaged. You have smashed him up good. Anything else from Borin? That's a move, that's an action. Any bonus actions?
No, I'm pretty much, that's me done.
Cool.
God, I gotta get more things.
On to Yorl. It's a problem with fighters, really. It's eventually other things get cool magic and you just end up with, I smack him again! I smack him again!
I mean, my cool magic doesn't hit shit, so.
That's my plan for this turn.
Cool. Okay, so we need to do some constitution saves.
That's it for the pair of them this time.
Yeah. So here's the Netherese Lord. He gets a 13. Oh no, that means he's going to take full damage.
Yeah, and then also blinded, I believe.
Oh, even better.
The other guy fails as well. So let's have your damage.
Okay, they both got 25 radiant.
Okay. So
and
Netherese
just-
Warrior number 4.
I just want to double check that sunbeam. On a success, on a failed, creature takes 68 radiant and is blinded until your next turn.
Well, he's not blinded. I'll tell you for why.
He has blind sight or something,
Because he's dead!
or true sight.
No, he is. You you turn the sunbeam upon him, and it is enough. Outside during the day in the shadow realm, it's not very bright, but out in the daylight and hit with a beam of focused radiant energy is more than his undead old bones can take, and he is burned to ashes on the deck.
It's what I've been trained for. All those years, I got trained in the arcane academy from this. I did it.
Yeah, there is kind of a tangible explosion of force as his rapidly disintegrating body kind of bursts open. Ash and dust kind of are flung out in all directions, pelting you with what feels like hot desert sand. There is a little bit of a crater on the deck of the ship where this explosion has happened, or is it an implosion? But either way, it's, he's dead. He's been destroyed. Some corroded chunks of bronze clatter down. in a fairly wide arc around him. He's dead.
Okay. And then I'll just swoop in a little bit closer just to observe my work, and I think that's enough for me.
Yeah, very good. So, Kariruk, do a thing.
I wanted to.
Who was the one that paralysed Pontos?
That was the Netherese Lord. So, I
Well,
don't
that's
know
when
if it would be the end of his turn that ended.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
so it's...
does that still persist even if he's dead?
I think it might.
I think it probably does, because it talks about duration, not about concentration. So he's
Yeah.
not continuing to make it happen. Okay. Right.
So-
Carry on, Kariruk.
Duke's paralysed, isn't it?
No,
He
Duke's
gets
fine
up to
now.
his he's up next. Alright, cool. In that case, Kariruk is going to run down here and stab this chappie with his ice dagger.
Okay.
Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Sneak attack, yes. Montage. Okay. Because he's like in a sandwich, there's lots of friction right now.
Like that.
Why does not get 20 sneak attacks? What crap.
Oh, I only got 20 for sneak attack, which is 7d6, which is nearly a flipping fireball.
I only got 25 with 68. I mean, that's just bullshit.
Not impressed with that. But he's dead. So again, I go and stab him. I've still got the rotting, dusty heart from the other mummy. And Borin just sees this dagger fly out, go through the mummy and collect a second heart. And I'm just looking at him and going, shrug my shoulders. No, it's 2 hearts.
There's a Kylie Minogue song called 2 Hearts.
There is.
Mm.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. And on that, so that's the power of the ship. I can't really get there, I guess.
5, 10, 15. I mean, you've got some movement left. If you want to do a death-defying leap onto the pointy bit, you can rule of cool it. You've got enough movement left. I would definitely want an acrobatics roll though, or no, athletics for jumping. I think.
Athletics.
Mm.
Oh, that's not as good as my acrobatics. So, let's see what happens. Come on. Yeah, okay.
You got inspiration or anything?
Actually,
Why are you so bad at athletics? What the hell? You're not even
That's
proficient.
Well, athletics is strength-based.
Yeah.
do I do have an inspiration. Can I use my inspiration? Please?
Yeah.
Good point on it. Thank you. I'll just take it off.
Do better than 6.
I'm going to end up in the water just because I'm trying to be cool. Come on, please. Better than a 6.
That'll do.
No way. Cool. And that's him done.
Okay, on to Mr. Bardstead.
Okay, so let me just check his spells, because there must have something really...
What?
Oh, I just noticed something. Oh, you can't use it. Oh. Alright. Oh, bugger. So I'm going to cast. So this thing that's above me. Can I cast polymorph on something it doesn't want to be polymorphed?
Yes, probably.
They have to take a wisdom save, as you well know, Chris.
Yes. Can I turn them into anything I want, pretty much?
So, this is the... Oh, excuse me. So, this is the spell Polymorph, 4th level transmutation.
Stick it in the chat so you can see.
Yeah.
DC 15.
This spell transforms a creature you can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Alright, let's try that then.
Yeah.
Don't give me nightmares. Alright,
Target
so that's what I'm
assumes the
casting.
hit points of the new form. Okay, I mean, are you going to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will roll a wisdom save. DC 15. 12.
Yes!
Okay.
Right. So
What do you
any
tu-
creature
what do you
I
turn
want...
it? What do you turn him into? Go on.
Alright, so a couple of questions. Does this ship have cannons on it?
There are cannons in the artwork, but
So,
all right, go on. What
So
you what you thinking?
so I could turn this creature into anything I want, including maybe, I don't know, a worm or something like that, or a really crappy snake. Then I could go to the cannon and attach it to the cannon so it goes across the cannon, and then fire a cannonball out.
I mean, there's cannons. There might not be any cannonballs.
There's bound
To be fair, the blast would rip a worm apart.
Pretty much. If there's no cannonballs, I could use one of the skulls from one of the dead mummies.
Or maybe they're going to use skulls for cannonballs anyway.
Indeed. So can I do that?
That's what I was
please?
thinking. You want to turn him into a worm?
Yeah, quite a long one, so I can pick him up and stretch him across the mouth of a cannon.
I mean, he did fail his save.
Oh, I was going to think about a sheep or something so he'd fall off, but I think this is a bit more carry rook.
Is there a worm in the compendium? There are some
I
worms
mean-
in the compendium, but not the kind
my
of worms that you guys were thinking of.
No, not those kind of worms. No. WORM. Take that Y out of that your spelling.
I mean, there are some other kinds of worms in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and fuck off are you putting those in either. No, and fuck no.
I mean, let's just check the DC of that. Sorry, the
It-
CR even CR 15. Okay,
it
that's
might
a
not-
bit
it-
too
it-
high.
And it might not even be a beast, unfortunately. Shucks.
Okay, so I am going to bump him so that he is no longer visible on the map, and then I'm just going to draw a worm.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So Duke has used his action to cast Polymorph.
Yep.
What
And
else
he's
you
going to
got?
use his bonus action to cast Healing Word on Karuk, because Karuk's quite bad.
He can't. One of the spells has to be a cantrip if you're going to cast two spells in the same turn. Also,
And you also
Karuk
have
can't be
aids.
healed because he has mummy aids.
And polymorph is a concentration, by the way.
Ooh, good to know.
Oh. Okay, that's all he
You can
do then.
interact with an object to pick a worm up.
Yeah, we'll pick it up and give it to Karuk. Karuk's going to do the deed.
Okay. Karuk's got a worm.
I'm sure he's got many worms, but this one's got a special fate coming. Cool, that's it.
Okay. So, the Netherese Lord is dead, so Pontos loses his paralysis.
Hooray.
And then we move on to the Netherese Warlock, who... There's not many of them left now. The Netherese Warlock looks for some likely targets. From his vantage point on the main sail and the crow's nest, he can see everything, I think. So, perhaps he is outraged at the destruction of his lord. So, I think he might launch some Eldritch Blasts at Yorl. He did kind of get the maximum worst possible fumble against himself earlier. So, he's got his honour to try and recapture here.
Ah, back onto Warlock forms. Good.
Yeah. Statistically, that means the next one could either miss or hit. Depending on what happened last time. Oh, there we go. So
on that last one, Duke Bastard is going to use some cutting words, and he's going to shout and say, "You're not the hero in this story. You're merely a footnote in another's legend." And he's going to
but cutting words uses bardic inspiration. And last time I looked at Duke's character sheet, he only had one left, and that was before you cast cutting words the last time.
Oh, are you sure?
Well,
Right,
I
am pretty sure.
Do not panic, because as that last one comes up, you see Yorl wave the hand, and this wall of water comes up as I cast shield.
Very well. So you can have 6 hit points back.
Thank you very much. And I will take a spell slot away from my character sheet.
Are you still concentrating on your laser beam, by the way?
Yes, I will have to. I'll test that in a second. I'll just remove a spell slot, then I will do a concentration.
So
I just meant that your armor class should have been 18 anyway.
No, I checked. It's actually 16 when I concentrate.
Oh, blimey. Okay, so
yeah, I've got dexterity 10 plus my dexterity, which is +2 for my staff. So it's 14 normally, 16 if I'm concentrating.
All right. Maybe. Oh, could you have had mage armor before or something? No, that's 13 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how you had 18, but that it doesn't matter.
It's not a problem. So there's that. And yep, still concentrating on that. So that's all good.
Groovy. Okay, so we move on to Pontos.
Pontos, in his heroic stance on the back of Chewbacca, suddenly starts moving again, wondering what he's doing standing here now. And the mighty pair will head this way. So this one, go pig. And one more for the piggy. Good start. And now for the main event. Right. And swing, bada. No hit. Alright, don't make them as like they used to. And he'll look around, just admiring his new ship.
Cool. Right, that was Pontos, wasn't it? We are at the head of a new round. However, we are past the halfway point, so shall we have a brief comfort break and then return after that?
Yep.
About 25 past. Let me quickly change the thingy.
No worries.
Onto the break screen. There we go. And I didn't get banned from YouTube last week, so I'm guessing that Kev swearing his head off didn't upset the YouTube gods too much.
When did I swear my head off? You can't
Did
prove
that not
it.
get cut out?
Oh, I
John
didn't.
doesn't
I
edit.
don't edit it.
John doesn't edit.
Don't have
That's
time
all.
for that. No, I just stick it straight
God.
up, completely unedited.
Yeah, all those times when, like, about half hour after we finish recording, he's posting up going, "Oh, I'm just uploading now," and it's like, yeah, because John doesn't edit.
There's life's too short. Right, I am going to go and make a cup of coffee. Catch you guys in a few.
Yeah, no worries. See you in a bit.
Back in a bit. I'm just going to say goodnight to me daughter.
See you all.
Back.
No.
Nice. Hello, I'm back.
Hello there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I've only killed one, but it was the big one.
That's what counts.
That was either a kill still or, well, I don't know. It still took a few hits to finish him off.
Yeah. That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Choose character sheet.
But it's a fairly high level. But I love that sunbeam spell of just being able to, as long as you concentrate every turn now, it's like I'm just going to keep blasting this spell off, and I don't use any more spell slots.
It's a bit like Moonbeam, but better, isn't it?
Yeah, sunbeam. It's the direct form rather than the reflective.
Hmm.
And in a place like the Shadowfell, it's probably even more abusive. Going, what have you brought that out to this plane of existence for? Get it away! I cast Maglite.
So
No.
Wayne told me off for shaving.
Yep.
He said, "Put the beard back on now." I
You
said
have
to
to go
him,
to the joke shop and get one of those fake ones.
Yeah. I said I can't. It was stolen by a badger.
Damn those badgers.
Damn those badgers. He said, "Name said dastardly badger, and I shall bring an end to it, sir, and restore you to your glory." Thank you. The badger is named Gillette.
So it's even worse. It's a French badger.
Yeah, Gillette, the best a man can get. The new, I recently upgraded after many years from Fusion Pro Glide Power to basically Fusion Pro Glide Power with two lubricating strips instead of one, which is, I feel like they've kind of peaked. You know, they're not coming up with anything very exciting anymore.
No, you want about 23 blades.
No, five is surely enough. Otherwise, Gillette would have invented a 7-blade razor by now. They do have a very, very, very expensive self-heating razor.
I kind of like treat myself going to the barbers for a trim and that, and when you sit there and they suddenly go and pull out this, cutthroat razor, and you're there. You have never sat so still in your life, and it's a real kind of. I have to have utmost trust and faith in you, because at any moment, anything could happen here. But literally, a wet shave is nothing compared to how good they are afterwards.
I actually bought my own straight razor, hoping that I would be able to get a really good shave from it. However, I found it really hard to navigate around kind of nose and chin, and it's like, how the heck do you do the thing without severing any of your facial features?
And like suddenly having to go left-handed or whatever, but
because doing your cheeks is not too difficult. That bit's okay. But when you've got to do this bit, it's like, bloody hell, this thing's so sharp I could literally probably cut my own head off with it. I mean, it'd need sharpening again afterwards, but it'd probably do it. And it's like, how do you, I don't know how you do it.
I got told was that like barbers, when they had training, they practice by putting like shaving foam on a balloon. And so if they can shave a balloon without popping it with a single-edge razor, to just get used to getting the right angle and the right sort of precision with it, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what you keep telling yourself when you've got out of the barbers and they've got that big knife out your throat. She's saying.
Yeah, you're there going, I've got to swallow I've got to time this when they're not there, and it's just like every movement is so kind of conscious.
Mm.
I can't breathe. Just hold it in.
But like I said, it's actually quite nice. It's a bit of a pamper. Sort of go to haircut. Okay, I'll have a shave and a tidy up, and it's just like go like that, and they like, oh, okay, but it's good. It's good. I'd recommend it.
Hmm. Is everyone back?
Dunno.
Raise your hand if you're not back yet. That's my little joke there.
This is meant to be just a marriage for crucifixion only for Jews. Well, put your hands up if you disagree. I think nail him up. I don't know what's up with poor Clestus's scope at the moment. He's had some really bad luck with that rifle.
Yeah, it's not been great.
Like, I mean,
Stop it with all those groans. It's slightly disturbing.
This is it, though. Clastus is about to come into his own.
Crit everything.
yeah, about to shoot Bourne in the back of the head by accident. Let's go. All right, so I wasn't there for the downing of Karuk and Juke. Are they downed or dead?
Neither.
They have got.
Oh, they're
mummy
banged?
aids.
Oh,
Mummy
mummy
aids.
aids. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
It's not a kill, it's quite bad by the sound of it.
I mean, I thought you two were down. I was like, oh fuck, this fight's going really bad.
Why
No,
have I got a skull on me? Because I haven't. I don't think I got mummy aids, have I?
You did get mummy aids from when the
Oh, I
mummy
got
was
mummy aids.
inside you.
Oh yes. Damn
So-
you.
How do you cure mummy aids?
Wow.
You need to get Magic Johnson's blood.
If we had a decent cleric with us.
Ah, shame. The cleric was eaten by
By Kraken.
a monster of the sea.
That looks a bit too strong to get dispelled with Lesser Restoration. Am I wrong?
I ain't saying nothing.
There's only one way to find out in a bit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright. Well, could Clestus try to recall knowledge using a medicine check to see if Lesser Restoration would cure mummy aids?
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Oh, not that. Because, like, I'm not gonna touch him if it's gonna just...
It's not contagious. Well,
save. I don't have skill checks in
technically
my
it's
token
contagious off
actions.
a mummy.
You don't have skill checks.
No, I have saves, short rest, and
Skills?
no,
You don't have.
I don't have skill checks. No, not in the token actions.
Oh, okay. Let me add it for you. Sorry, it's. I thought it was. I don't have it for everybody because some people have got different. A different script. Karuk's got a. You should have it now. Karuk's got a different script for his.
There we go.
Rogue thing. So.
Reliable talent.
Right.
Right. Medicine.
Medicinaire. 22. That's very good. Okay, you have a very good idea then that there are a number of spells that would probably undo this effect.
Is
But unless-
lesser restoration one of them? Is the question.
Well, I tell you what, since you rolled so well, I will actually read what it says. So it says, the cursed target can't regain hit points, and hit point maximum decreases. So basically it's degenerative, but you haven't had a chance to degenerate yet. The curse lasts until removed by remove curse spell or other magic. Which makes it sound like you could use remove curse or some other kind of magic spell that would. That sounds like lesser restoration probably would work, because it names remove curse, but it doesn't actually exclude a lot of others. So we know that remove curse will definitely work. I'm guessing you're saying that lesser restoration because you have lesser restoration.
I mean, yeah.
Still, we're still in turn order because there's still one bad guy left. So
Yeah.
do you want to shoot him while you're thinking about it?
Fuck it, I'll shoot him. If it doesn't work, I'm chucking this shit into the river. Does he have cover?
Is a
Hang
barbarian.
on, does he have cover from where he is?
Nah.
No? Alright. Thank you for your mercy.
Yeah, just don't roll a nat one.
Please don't.
There we go!
Yay!
Hey! Happy days.
That was quite
Who
good.
are you and what have you done with the real Clistus? Clistus.
I am the
Fuck
captain now.
me.
That's when you finally kill him, the last guy, someone's got to say, I am the captain now.
So, anything else from Clistus?
Damn. No, just kisses the rifle like, there you go, bitch, about time.
So, if you're polymorphed, do you get another save?
No, you just have a turn in whatever form you're in.
It says concentration up to 1 hour. Spell transforms a creature. Unwilling creature. Save to avoid effect. Transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast. Creature is limited by the actions. Blah. Okay, so basically, while Kararuk is concentrating, he is stuck in the form. No, while Duke is concentrating, he's stuck in the form of a worm. Okay. So he can't do anything. He can just be a worm. On to Borin then.
If you're talking, Michael, you're on mute.
Speak to us, Michael.
He was there a minute ago.
He was indeed.
Maybe Bell is being demanding again.
I'll give him 30 seconds.
Oh, he's back!
There's not much I can do. It's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and even if a dash I can't get up the 30 feet. Damn my short legs for short distances. We're wasted on cross country.
Well, let's see what Yorl can do with it.
Okay, hang on, wait. If I dash, take me up to 30. Oh, wait. Dash 30 feet. No, I can't throw a weapon if I use dash.
Correct.
Okay, let me try. Wait, if I'm at the ground floor, what's the range of my dagger of return? Pull him up. Dagger of return. There it is. It does not specify a distance.
I'm pretty sure it will be the normal distance of a dagger, which is 20/60.
Okay, so I am disadvantaged then.
Mhm.
Right, if I make a... Oh no, that's got to be close combat, doesn't it? Throw, yes. Disadvantage. Offhand, no. Come on. All right.
Cool.
And it gets a rage bonus. That's surprising.
I'm not sure if it should actually, because
But if I'm using my strength to hit it,
oh
Yeah, I think.
yeah,
if
okay.
you-
Yeah. If it doesn't have to be melee, then I forget. Hold on.
okay,
I
now
probably
hang
I
on.
might
If
not
I'm-
have might have been mistaken in adding that. Rage.
Right. Tell you what, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and do it again. Yes. Disadvantage. Offhand, no. Okay, where's it go?
So I just need to remind myself exactly how the dagger of return works. I don't think it comes back if you throw it a second time in the same time.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
So
But I'm throwing it up in the air, effectively.
if thrown a second time, it stays on the ground until retrieved. Okay, so I just need to create... Where's the drop weapon button? There it is. There's not a dagger on there. Okay, I'm just going to have to drag a dagger out onto the map from somewhere. There it is. Okay.
Oh, it could end up overboard.
I'm going to put an aura on it so that we can see it. Let's make it visible.
Which way does it go?
Why is it not visible?
What layer you put it on?
Well, I'm trying to make the aura visible, but it does not want to be visible because... Oh, there we go. There it is. So we are
Okay.
going to... I am going to roll for scatter, so... Or you can, Michael. Do you want to roll me a d8?
Yes. 1.
1. Okay, so that means it goes northwards. And how far would that scatter from up there? That could easily fall... I don't know. It could even fall overboard. You never know. Can you please roll me a d4? And we will multiply the result by 5. And that will be 2 times 5 is 10. It goes 5, 10 feet. And yeah, basically it's on the deck over here.
Okay, that's the best I can do. I'm happy. I did an extra 10 damage.
Cool. Okay, on to Yorl.
Okay, I'm going to float up 25 feet. So I'm up to 30.
Cool.
And then I'm going to just arrow this way. And then...
Sweet.
Yep. Sunbeam.
Sunshine, lollipops, and... Right.
Is it a Constitution save?
Yeah, Constitution 18 I'm pretty certain it was Con. You got me doubting myself now.
Oh, he rolled a 10 though, so he's taken the lot.
Ugh.
18. That
That's
was unremarkable.
This plane is draining the sunshine out of this spell a little bit.
It probably is at that. Okay.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
On to Kararook in that case.
Alright. Oh, so many options. Yeah, so what Kyrick is, he's gonna... Let's just measure that out, make sure he can do this. Yeah, he can run, he can dash down. He's gonna run really fast down here. He's going to put the worm into the barrel of the cannon and really quite deeply. And he's going to shout, "What happens if this thing turns back into a mummy thing while it's enclosed in a cannon?"
He says that, or are you asking me that?
I'm saying that to Juk Lastad.
Oh, okay. Does Duke know? I think he would probably be quite squished.
Cool. I'm going to see. And then... Dun, 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 what can he do? Not a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, that's Kyrick done, I think.
Okay. On to Duke in that case.
So Duke's going to come down here. Let me have a quick look at his spellbook and see what he can do. It's not the right time and place for something.
I reckon if you use the fire, did a fireball here, you could get everybody.
Could do.
I have fireball.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, if I position it right, I have lightning bolt as well. So yeah, sort of I could do a nice sort of lightning bolt like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. Alright, let me just double check. So, spots remaining. Cool, yep, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to cast this. Let me stick it in the chat so you can see it. Because I thought, why not? Where's it gone? Why is it not showing?
What's gone? What is it? What is it?
A psychic lance thing. Where's it gone? There it is. Doink.
Psychic lance. Okay.
So,
if
you
you're
unleash
casting that, take off your level 4 spell slot. If you've got one, you unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature that you can see within range. It's within range. If the named target is within range, it becomes the spell's target, even if you can't see it. If the named target isn't within range, the lance dissipates without effect. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. 76.
So let me cast it and then I'll take off. Cast at level 4, submit.
There we go. Oh, it didn't. It should automatically take off a spell slot, but perhaps I do not have the... He just rolled a 3. So he's taken that damage.
Did it take off a spell slot? No, so I still get 2, so I'll do that into 1. There you go. Cool.
Okay. Target
So
must
he
make an intelligence
takes...
saving throw. 76 psychic damage, 24 points of psychic damage.
So everyone just sees this beam of light coming from my forehead, and it just shoots towards the warlock up in the crow's nest like an arrow, but it just goes and strikes him in the head, hence the psychic damage.
Yeah, he is incapacitated, which is that one, the swirly one. Excuse me. Okay, so
that leaves me with a question: the worm that's in the cannonball, in the cannon, is he
yes.
squished? because that was a concentration spell and I've just did something else. I don't need to concentrate on that, so his polymorph should be finished.
It's only a concentration spell would end concentration.
Okay.
So
Or
you-
injury.
Or yeah. Casting a spell that is not a concentration spell whilst concentrating is fine.
Alright, cool. Alright,
Um,
cool. That's me done then.
Okay. So the Netherese Warlock is incapacitated. I love saying that word wrong. For reasons best known to me. Condition: incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. The creature's concentration is broken. He can't do anything. He is stuck. So, Pontos and Humaken.
Well, they can't really do anything at the moment. So I think what Pontos is going to do is going to lead his. Stop. Get off the beam. I want the movement. He's going to lead him up to the bridge and start taking his rightful place at the helm.
Very good. We are back to Clestis then.
Alright, so nothing could possibly go wrong if I try to shoot again.
I mean, unless you shoot yourself.
Does he have advantage with the incapacitated?
Apparently not.
No.
It just says no actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Concentration is broken. It doesn't say.
I'm trying to give Clestis as much help as I can.
I know.
I appreciate it. Is he prone though?
No, I think he's just standing there going,
Okay.
"Whoa." So
Good.
it does not work for you or against you in this instance.
Lovely. There we go!
Hey.
Between the eyes.
Pew. Very good.
Repeating weapon, motherfucker!
There is
Alright.
only one bad guy left, and he is currently a worm. So, what are you going to do about the fact that he's a worm?
I think Duke's going to stop concentrating on the spell and let him expand within the cannon. Yeah. I think that'll be instantaneous death for him.
You would expect that to be immediately fatal to most creatures, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, this is an undead creature.
Very small space.
We're just going to have some random haunted cannon that just groaning and talking to us.
Send it to the bottom of the ocean.
So, I mean, the whole thing shudders as something not really big enough to fit inside it is suddenly forced to fit inside it. You don't think it'll work very well as a cannon anymore. You can see some, chunks of bronze poking out of the barrel of the cannon. It's definitely a bit bent out of shape, and there is the distinct impression that something inside it, whilst probably not being alive, is still animate. But I'm going to say that is the end of the battle for now.
Cool. We can still fire the cannon or drop into the sea. I'm just going to look at everyone and see what training we should do with this.
I mean, he's a worm. I could stick it on my musk and shoot him out.
Well, he's not a worm anymore.
Duke undid the spell while he was in the cannon, so he expanded while he was in the cannon.
Gross.
That is pretty gross, but quite funny, I think.
Yora's going to go over to that little crater that she sort of caused, see if there's any doesn't have to be valuable or anything. It's just more anything of any trace that either she could take back with her, or if not, she might just collect some of that dust and put it in a sample jar or something.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there is ample mummy dust, and there are a few chunks of slightly charred bronze which formed parts of its armoured armour.
Yeah, so she's going to go and collect that.
Cool. Luckily, you've already got mummy's rot.
And then just bung the jar. Just I never thought I'd actually have to put the training into full effect like that, but that was exciting.
Yeah, I was definitely different. We've got a new ship, but I'm not feeling too well, to be fair.
To be honest, now it's over. I must admit I don't feel great myself. The excitement, I think it's the excitement has just got to be a bit.
Yeah. Could be. There's definitely something not great. I don't feel like my own self. I almost feel as if... do you remember the other me? It's like something like that inside me, but not quite that.
I don't think we're really in a position to face him again at the moment.
No. It's not quite like that, but it's definitely something wrong. Then I'm going to cough a little bit. Shall we search some of these bodies then?
Yeah. I think Pontos looks quite happy where he is. He's got a new toy.
Yeah.
But let's raid the ship.
So this ship does have some treasure on it. I am probably going to regret this immensely. So as always, if you end up with something completely stupid, I reserve the right to veto the results of this random treasure check.
+3 Vorpal Blade.
I'll go pick up my dagger now. Boom.
Yeah, you can do that. So
Holy shit.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
Holy shit.
is there anything? Is there anything really stupid in there?
I mean, 1900 platinum. Holy
lots
fuck.
and lots of treasure, which is kind of apt, and a wand of polymorph.
Yeah, there's nothing stupid there, is there?
Question: how do we carry it?
We've got a ship.
Yeah, we got a ship.
Yeah, I'd say
transport the ship back.
I can misty step.
Entire
misty
ship.
step it back. No, I mean to our other. Oh wait, how do we get here?
So you got here through the amulet of the plains.
We were aboard a ship. We just.
It didn't come with you.
Wheeling. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Welp. Okay. So all this treasure's inevitably gonna sink for plot purposes, isn't it? Damn it.
So Yorl has just flown over to the other side of the map. Was that deliberate?
I wasn't doing anything. I was writing down notes.
That's weird. Okay.
Yo, come back here, girl. Come back here.
Very weird. That used to happen quite often. I used to accidentally ping people off the edge of the map. But this time, I didn't do anything. So, yes, there are quite a lot of valuables on the ship. It looks like the undead creatures that obviously have been sailing this ship have taken a lot of their valuables from their dread fortress and put it on here. Quite why they have left their accustomed home, you do not know. But you can search the ship if you want. You can search the bodies of the dead mummies if you want.
I would like to search the body of... where did he die? Oh, the Dread King, sorry. What was it that?
Well, he basically blew up and left a pile of bits of old bronze and stuff.
Okay, then the sorcerer.
Okay, you climb up to the crow's nest, start interfering with the dead body of the warlock. Give us a constitution save, please.
Me, constitution. Be easy enough. No bless. Oh, I'm not raging anymore, but that's for strength. 16.
16. Okay, so I can't remember what the DC was. So I need to very quickly check. Okay. You are fine. So the dead warlock mummy, he was wearing armor that looks like it was probably basically part of his flesh, you know, just kind of hammered into his body. He didn't appear to have any weapons or anything like that. I mean, the whole ship is full of valuables of one type or another, which are expressed in that treasure roll there. Nothing very exciting, I'm afraid.
Right. We've got this now. At least we've got somewhere we can base up. Almost have a floating base of operations. Are we ready to try the next step, or do people need to recover first?
I think a general consensus, we need a bit of a heal. Also, we need to learn how to drive a boat.
No, we've got
Pilot the
Pontos. Pontos can do that.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Pontos knows how to pilot a boat. We'd be in big trouble if he didn't.
Yeah, you got daggers in the back of your head at the moment as you're saying that.
You know what I mean. It takes a fleet.
What, there's a whole fleet of these? That'd be awesome for the
It takes a village. It takes a village.
There's a village?
Yeah,
At this point,
it takes a village to raise a pirate.
at this point, Duke Bastard is gonna try something. He's like, right,
What's he gonna
I'm-
try?
he's got a spell I've seen called. Where's it gone? Mass Cure Wounds. On a 30-foot sphere. This is a level 5 spell. Let me just stick it in the chat.
Are you
Thank
casting it?
Thinking about it. Choose up to 6 creatures. So Duke himself is rotting away. He doesn't really know what's happening. He's going to try and cast it because then people who are maybe not injured can. So that's up to a 30-foot radius as well.
Okay, so I mean that could reach everybody potentially. Well, it's a 30-foot
Yeah.
radius from the point where you cast it, and the range is 60 feet. So anywhere within 60 feet, you can create that circle.
Okay, so yeah, that's everyone then. Happy days. Alright, that's what he's going to try.
Should we assume that Pontos and Chewbacon want to get closer, or do you want to exclude them?
I want to include them, but I don't know where they are. Okay. Yeah, I'll say, oi, Pontos, Chewbacon, come here.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to
So 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability
That's
modifier. Spellcasting ability modifier for a bard, I think, is charisma.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's going to be 3d8 plus 5.
Let's see if I can just cast
So
it
roll
directly
the
from-
dice. Make sure you remember to take the spell slot off.
Yep.
Okay, so 19 points of healing for Clastus, Pontos, Tubacon, and Borin. Anyone with Mummy's Rot does not heal.
I mean, I've still got below half. I think we really just need to take a long rest on this. Or even that short one.
So I will put 19. Oops. I'll put 19 on those of you that do heal. So that's 19. That's 19. That's 19.
Hang on.
And that's 19.
Okay. I have. Okay, so we're about to take a rest, right?
You can take a rest.
Long or short?
Preferably long. I'd be able to get 2 people off the mummy rut. And then be able to fix up the last one.
Yeah. Oh well, if we rest here, we can maybe move the ship as close as we can to our target. What? Why not?
All right.
Okay. So we all having a long rest.
Well, you can have a long rest. However, anyone with Mummy's Rot will not regain any hit points even with a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we take the long rest, Clestis will. Who's the most injured of the 3 right now?
Kararuk looks in pretty bad shape.
All right. I'll cast Lesser Restoration on Kararuk, give him one of my experimental elixirs. No, restorative agents. Not experimental elixirs, you don't want that right now.
I don't know. Kyrie could be up for most experimental stuff, I think.
I mean, there's some fun stuff that can happen.
I'm going to say that works. Kararuk is cured of the Mummy's Rot.
All right, so Yorl, Juke, you guys decide who needs it the most.
I would say Duke. Ural was round the peripheries for a lot of that.
All right, then I'll toss a restorative agent to Juke.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Well, he is sorted as well.
Ural
Oh, wait.
is. Oh wait.
Thank you.
Oh, there's more.
Wait, yeah, that's not a cast. That's just like a thing I can do with a restorative agent, so I can give 2 more, so Yorl can have one too.
Oh, cool. Okay, fine.
It's not a spell, it's straight up just something I can give people for long rest.
Oh, awesome.
Very nice.
I mean,
Thank
if
you
I
very
can't
much.
kill shit, I may as well heal people.
Cool. Okay then. Well, you can take a long rest then.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yay.
I need a long rest.
Is there any more activity? Because I need to bid adieu.
I think it's just more a case of getting ready to dive overboard.
Yeah, there's not likely to be a any more fighting today or anything like that. So you do you. We're going to move on to awards in the not too distant. So
Mm-hmm.
What did I find from the wizard? But it was rummaging around the wizard. I can't remember.
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Basically, all the good stuff on the ship was encompassed by that treasure roll I did. So there is, everything that you might find on this ship in terms of valuables is encompassed within that.
Right. You're a dwarf. We found a big pile of gold and platinum and gems. You
Yep.
should be Scrooge McDuck in this.
Boring.
Does anyone want to look in the hold? out of interest?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so has everyone had their long rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Have
Oh,
I picked my
not-
dagger up?
Yeah, you can pick your dagger up. That's fine.
Why is no character? You're not dead.
Yeah, sorry, I moved the token marker thing the wrong way. So let's fix up plasters.
Oh, all right. I just loaded into the sheet.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's taken a minute.
there be a long rest button. Okay, so you look in the hold, and you discover what appears to be, and what most definitely is, some kind of crane.
Green.
A crane.
The
Ah,
tool or the animal? Well, the building implement
Okay,
or
I've
the
got to go,
animal?
guys. Bye.
Cool.
Okay.
See you later, Michael. So basically it is like an arm and
we got a win.
a winchy type thing. So
Okay.
yes, you have quite a big crane, a significant crane, which you could drop over the side of the ship. That may give you some idea what this ship is doing here.
Okay. I think from your previous visit here, Carrick and Pontos, that you may have, and Borin, I think you may have and woken them up a little bit, and they seem to have maybe wanted to try and restore some of their former glory. Good job you we got here in time. That could have been quite a problem if they'd managed it.
Yeah, it's very fortunate. I think we've seen visions of death and destruction, which we didn't really want to visit. So no, I think this is a good, very, very fortuitous. But we now have a ship. We've got a crane. We can take over what they were trying to do, and we can go and get the artifact ourselves now.
Yes. Do we want to, Classus, do you want to redo that enchantment before we dive over?
Yep, no problem. Who was holding the item?
No one, yeah, it's just a crane. So we're going to go and try and find the item first.
So can you ritual cast?
Oh, for can I ritual cast that?
I can't remember if you can ritual cast or not. If not, we're just we can keep close to Pontos and it's fine.
I mean, I think I imbued the item with a spell. I don't think it expires. Hang on. Infusion. Yeah, it lasts 4 days. So the item still has the spell on it. Whoever was holding it.
That's on that. We'll give it to Duke.
Okay. He's
I'm not
gonna-
even looking at the right thing right now.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, fucking spell storing item. There we go.
But if it's spell storing, if you just cast a whole spell, it'll affect us all anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Like the spell is already in the item, and yeah. Oh, hang on. I'm dumb. I might actually be a bit slow of learning. Yep, I can't even put that spell in an item. God damn it.
Okay, if we all
There is another option anyway.
yeah, if we
I mean, I can cast it.
Nah, if we all stick within range of Pontos, he can allow us to breathe underwater anyway.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I can also cast it, so we're fine.
Yeah.
So,
So,
so we're going to go under the water when we've got a crane on the boat.
hmm
You still need to find the thing that you want to pull up with the crane.
It doesn't need all of us to do that, I guess.
might be beneficial and to make sure it's safe before we worry about the crane.
So, what are you going to do? What's the first thing we're going to do in the next session?
So I reckon we pilot the boat to where we need to go to retrieve the item. We put the anchor down so the boat doesn't float away. We dive down to find the power source with a rope or something so we can attach it, and then we come back up, winch it up on the crane. Bob's your uncle, Funny's your aunt. We're superheroes and
Yeah, and we have a nice cool pint and wait for it all to blow over.
unless Rook decides to look at this power source and see if he can turn it into some sort of, dunno, potion somehow and drink it.
We start trying to drink all of the divine arcane items.
It worked so well for him before.
It did. I should have just picked one.
Well, I mean, it was quite. It gave me some material to work with, so I'm quite glad you decided to go crazy.
Yeah, so just, I don't know if it's coming across the other characters, but Kararuk on the downtime, he talks about how he hates the gods and what they've done to him and how they owe him stuff and all sorts.
Yeah,
They
I hate the
into this
gods
creature.
who gave me magic potions to do things with, and who I betrayed and backstabbed constantly. Those bloody gods.
Yeah. They've destroyed my Kararuk's life, so he's not impressed with any god. Some might say he's got a death wish against gods.
But,
Some
yeah,
say his tears are adhesive. No, he's not.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not the Stig.
So
No,
first thing next week, Dave.
Yes. But Kararuk put down some stones, built a little wall in his back garden. Later became known as the Great Wall of China. I'm sorry.
Yeah, once Chuck Norris pissed in the gas tank of a lorry. That lorry's now known as Optimus Prime.
That's a good one.
Okay, we have 10 awards to be awarding. The first one is Tactical Genius, which is generally awarded for clever use of the tactical map, abilities. It is a fighty type thing. Who's a Tactical Genius?
I'm going to put Cube down for that one, I think.
Cool.
Silly,
What did
silly
he
use
do?
of polymorph, silly bit of polymorph.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's very funny.
How about Kill of the Week?
I killed the Lord.
That was quite cool. Anyone got a better one?
Nope, happy with that.
Cool. We shall give that one to Yorl in that case. How about the Yoink Award, otherwise known as the Kill Stealing Biatch Award?
I would say Kararuk for that one. He did it twice.
So he did do some killing.
Yeah.
That much is true.
I think there were a couple that were on fumes and stuff that he just went in and just shanked them.
Yeah.
Mm.
With amazing damage, which is pretty cool.
I can just imagine Carrot rushing up behind them and stabbing them and going, "Ah, they were fire-based after all." And Borin kind of like, "Ah, bloody elves." So Kill from the Grave, that is a very technical one which we only award when an effect that you initiated, kill
Mhm.
something outside of your turn. Because some of our awards originally, Michael actually suggested us doing the awards, and now I do the awards in all my games. So different sets of awards for everybody, but some of them are based on Halo awards or something. And in that, Kill from the Grave is where you blow yourself up, but you also blow someone else up, isn't it, or something? Or maybe when someone gets blown up on your mine or something, when you've already
Yeah.
passed on. No
Mhm.
idea. I'm no good at multiplayer shooty games. Damage Dealer. I think I'm the only person alive who still likes single player campaigns.
No, I kind of like them. Damage Dealer, since this time round, neither Pontos or Borin had their action surges, so there weren't those big attacks from them. So it's probably Karuk with that 60 odd points from one attack.
That was indeed a hearty smack.
Yep, I'll take that.
How about the best supporting role?
Close to just removing that AIDS removal.
Yes. That could be really damaging. The rest of the company didn't have that.
Yeah.
Do we not have someone else who has the means to heal that?
We used to have a cleric. He's no longer in the party.
Your bard doesn't know lesser restoration. The fuck were you guys doing without me?
The bard had only recently joined us before you.
Good lord, okay.
We had a cleric and we also had a warlock for a long time, and then shortly before you joined, both for various reasons left the party.
How about I Have a Cunning Player, My Lord? Which was originally a Friday game award.
Since he's not here, I'm going to suggest Borin for his attempt to get to the warlock. When he was trying to work out if his short little dwarf legs could actually get in there.
Fair enough. Yes, it was a cunning plan. It just was cursed not to work out. Oh, I've got an idea for this one. How about Role Player of the Week? I've got a nomination if no one else has.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I shall suggest mine in the resounding silence that has followed. So, Yorl's backstory is that she was raised in Fairwick for the very purpose. She was raised and trained there to fight the Netherese if they ever came back. And today, she actually got to realise her life's purpose to an extent, and Kev obviously remembered his own backstory and made an allusion to that. So that I think that's a Role Player of the Week. If no one else has got one.
Okay. I wasn't aiming for that, but yeah, that was part of the story for why she was there in Fairwick.
Yeah. So, whose side are you on? No friendly fire this week, more's the pity. I love my friendly fire. And we have one more left, which is Pincushion. So, some of you were quite beaten up already at the start of the session, so I'm not really sure who actually got the shit kicked out of them most.
Well, Duke took a couple of auto crits, didn't he?
Oh yes, he did. He got paralysed, didn't he? So he was in pretty bad shape by the end of it. Karuk was in pretty bad shape at the beginning of the session and didn't get much worse. So I think it probably actually is going to be Duke.
Yep.
So there we go. We have 10 awards all awarded. We have come to an end slightly sooner than I expected us to.
No, that's fine. That's about a
But-
good place, actually.
Yeah, it
Guess
just
we'll
seems
sleep.
that's a convenient time to kind of finish off, isn't it? So, yeah, thank you very much for joining me for this session of the Chronicles of Captain Pontos.
Yeah, I will update the loot with all of that treasure probably tomorrow now, but that'll get updated.
Cool. Brilliant. Well, have a great week, guys, and see you in 7 of your Earth days.
No worries. Take it easy.
Have a good evening.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.